What's going on YouTube? Oh, hopefully I'm not covering the mic. So today I am upgrading my PC, so I thought I would just make a vlog through the building process. My battery's pretty low, so I can't film the whole thing, but I will film it in steps as I go. So this is currently my system right now. Yeah, don't mind the bad cable management because this setup was only temporary. So right now that's a GTX 960, as you can see if the flash lets you see. So that's my baby, and then right now we have 6 gigabytes of DDR2 in there, and the CPU is a Q6700 at stock clock, unfortunately, because the motherboard doesn't let you overclock and disk drive, because some people need them. I got 2 hard drives in there, or down there, and there's my power supply, and this is going to be the monitor that I am posting the system on. So I just picked up 8 gigabytes of DDR3. They're the same chips, but they're different colors. And then got a Hyper T4 right there for cooling. And we have a brand new motherboard. I actually got this for free, which is why I'm upgrading like this. Otherwise, I'd be getting the better parts that I have. But hopefully this I won't have to upgrade for a little while. So this is an Asus P5E3 Deluxe Wi-Fi Edition. And it's a really good board from what I hear. And so I got 4 slots of RAM for my RAM there. I can only have 8 gigabytes, otherwise I would have went for more. And it's got SATA cables that come out from the side, thankfully. And yeah, so I will fill you guys in as I install and do all this stuff. But until then, hopefully you're here. Oh, did I just take a picture? I took a picture while making a video. But yeah, so I will see you guys in a little bit. Peace trout. What is that? Flashing on the camera? What is that? Okay. And we are back. So I have taken the motherboard, that's a micro ATX, out of my system. So as you can see, it's pretty naked. And there's my GPU, all that over there. So right now I have the CPU, which I'm going to install. So if I can get to focus, we don't know. Focus. That's not focus, that's taking a picture. Anyway, you probably can't really see, but there's a little triangle like right there. Let's see if you can see. See that right above my finger? I'll mark it with a circle on the video, I guess. You got to align that triangle with the triangle that is right here on the CPU. And looking good. So it is going this way. Sorry, I can't. It's hard to see, or it's hard to film this while installing it. And they're nice and snug. Looks to be so. So CPU's in. Close this up. Damn it, this is hard to do with one hand. There we go. So now the CPU is installed. Look at that terrible thermal paste job. I have some more right here though. So I'm going to repaste it once I put the good cooler on there, and I'm going to wash all this crap off. Sorry for the bad camera work. It's really hard to do this with one hand. But yeah, so that's the next step. I'll be back in a little bit. Peace! Okay, so we have everything connected all up right there. I got the stock fan on for now. Actually, I don't think that's stock, it's Asus. But yeah, that thing's dusty. I already cleaned that like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. So I have the power switch and all that connected. So not quite sure what that means. We'll have to figure that out. So I'll be right back. And we're back. So after tinkering around and taking out some of the RAM and figuring out what the problem was, even tried another LGA 775 CPU right there, which is Pentium 4. Turns out the problem was I just needed to clear the CMOS, and so now I got a successful boot into the BIOS, and everything's working fine. The fan is loud as a motherfucker, but so now I guess from here I'm going to install the new fan, and then I'm going to put this thing into my motherboard and get all the connectors and everything all proper. Oh, but yeah, this stuff is a pain in the ass, that's for sure. But I shall be back. Peace out, YouTube. And we're back for a moment. So I have cleaned off the CPU with a alcohol wipes, and I have got a bit of the cooler installed. So now I just got to put this big fat thing on there with that stupid thing. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to get that in there. Oh, because I have to slide that in. Although maybe I can just put it in first. I don't know. But yeah, so we are on the way, slowly getting things done. Hopefully everything will be done soon, so peace out. Hey guys, so we have the Hyper T4 installed, nice and sturdy. So I have it blowing out this way because it's going to be blowing out right into there, into where my back fan is, which is pretty convenient. There's no back fan on it right now because it's connected to the side panel there, but I'm going to put it back to the back. So yeah, and all the ram's in, everything is good. We got a successful boots. Now I just got to put this baby all back together, and we should be running it soon. Peace out. Okay, so I pretty much have everything as neat as I possibly can. Unfortunately, this CPU cable, I can't do anything with it, so it's just gonna kind of have to hang out. I just stuffed these cords into this drive bay right here, whatever that is. I tried tucking as much as I can in the bottom, and there I put tons of cables coming in through the back here. As you can see, it's kind of the best I could do, but the back is really a mess, the other side of the case. So we will get this hooked up, and we will go for our first boot and make sure everything is okay, and if it is, perfect. And then we'll clean up all this mess, and then we will maybe do a benchmark or something. But yes, peace out. What's going on, guys? So it is the next day, and so everything is running smoothly. Unfortunately, my damn flash. Can I cover that with my thumb? Oh, whatever. So yeah, cable management looks actually pretty nice. See, I managed to route all the cables in through the back right there, which is the power and the SATA cables, and I just tucked everything I possibly could here at the very bottom. So it does look pretty clean. Like, there's nothing really blocking it, and unfortunately, like I said, I couldn't do anything with that stupid power cord, but cooler's in there, and I had a pretty smooth overclock earlier of I had it overnight at 3.3 gigahertz, but it ran all night fine, but for some reason afterwards, messing with some more settings, I ended up blue screening, so I have it running at stock speed. I'm going to have to go in and I'm going to have to adjust my RAM and all that stuff, and I'm just going to find a better overclock setting that'll work for me, and yeah, so that is the PC as it is now. Oh, and I love this heatsink. It's nice and big. I know it's a cheap heatsink, but it's cool to see a really nice fan in there. I'm sticking around the 40-degree mark, so I'm good. But yeah, peace trout.